Well, you all have such amazing experience founding these companies that you've mentioned. Could you go into a little bit more depth about how you and the team came up with the idea for your company and the first steps that you took in founding them?
Yeah, so kind of I touched a little bit about this in the intro. Is it's just birthed from that common struggle. And I remember being a freshman walking into the bookstore. I think I had a Spanish class I had to buy a textbook for, and I went to go buy it excited, trying to be a great student here at UNH, and then looked to the left and saw, wow, that book costs a lot of money, and there's no way I can ever pay for that right now. So. And walked right back out, and then had to find any which way to do well in that class, void of that book. And that's really where it started. And since then, that's where the idea, kind of that struggle was planted. And Joel, having that same story, being in an engineering class, then approached me with this idea about ecoText and how can we create a better system for students to get their textbooks. I remember sitting down, as students will resonate with this, down in Zaxby's coffee shop, and I remember him show me the idea, and I'm just glad the opportunity as a sophomore in college. I was like, that sounds like a pretty good thing to get involved with. And it started, very simply, what is the best way for us to prove this concept out there in the marketplace? What is the best way for us to present this idea or our value proposition of, hey, we're trying to depreciate the cost of textbooks and ensure that you can get it on day one of class. Does that even resonate to people? Is that what people want? And that just started with a landing page. That just started with simple messaging, asking our friends, and really getting the proof of concept down about, is this something that people are interested in? So, really from the foundational sense is, sometimes you have a great idea, but you need to make sure that people you can be almost siloed in a way. And you also need to make sure that people think it's a great idea as well, or that it's a problem that needs to be solved, or it's something that others are interested in, and want to ultimately become customers down the line for you. Revenue being the lifeblood of any company. So really foundationally, it starts like, you have a great idea, you feel passionate about it, you feel the problem, but how big is that problem? How scalable is that problem? And that's really where it started for us, is really finding those answers.
Guys, I now have some specific questions